This is the scariest part of all 10 of the Hellraiser movies watched. Terrifying to think that demons can just show up whenever they want and rip up all your books. Look, there's a book about Dublin or Ireland down there. This is the main character, Mr. Pinhead, who probably wouldn't be such a pinhead if he didn't waste all the books he could. Not the wisest of demons.
Time to play.
Wait.
No more deals, Kirsty. It is your flesh we want to experience, not your skill at bargaining.
No deals. Just information. Just information!
Go on. But trick us again, child. And your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
It's a brutal line. But I just wanted to show that as a perfect example, because
What is this?
There's not usually main character energy for a dum-dum.
Someone else, you think, escaped us? Like Frank?
No, this one didn't escape. And it's you!
Nonsense.
It's you! You haven't always been this way. You were human. Remember. Remember all your confusions. Think!
Enough!
We've all heard of a misogynistic pig or a misandrist, but have you heard of a misologist? A misologist is somebody who hates logic, they hate using their brain.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
A wantwit is a fool who wants a wit. There's a dimwit, a nitwit, or a twit. A dimwit is not very bright. They're a dolt. A simkin, singleton, or simpleton all basically mean the same thing.
Simpletons, you know, they're very simple, but they can enjoy their lives and be totally happy and secure with, you know, just watching sports on television and having a beer every once in a while, you know. So, and I've always felt too complicated, so I kind of envy those people. And I'm not saying that I'm smarter than most people, it's just that I'm too sensitive, and I wish sometimes I could just enjoy the simple things in life, you know, and just not forget about everything else.
If someone is obtuse, that means that they do not have acute sensibility or perception. They are just dull, stupid, or too obtuse to understand. A sheep's head is a silly or stupid person, blockhead or dolt. A hammer-headed person is stupid or doltish. And gamfrel is a Scottish term for a stupid person or a blockhead. Chucklehead, jolterhead. There's usually implication that you're dull versus bright, or you're heavy-witted. You're kind of dense. You're not open to learning. You have to be more malleable in order to do this witchcraft. You gotta think outside the box.
The box. You opened it. We came.
It's just a puzzle box!
Oh no. It is a means to summon us.
Who are you?
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some. Angels to others.
It was a mistake! I didn't mean to open it! It was a mistake! You can...
We can't. Not alone. You solved the box. We came. Now you must come with us. Taste our pleasures.
Please, go away and leave me alone.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Last but not least, we have the canvas blockhead wig stand. This one's a must-have for wig styling and maintenance.
Ooh, I found it, Captain. Good as new.
Why, you blithering blockhead!
A blockhead is similar to a dunderhead, and right when I heard of dunder, I thought of Donder and Blitzen, thunder and lightning, right? The Santa's reindeer. The blunderbuss is a term for an idiot. I'm gonna totally bring this back to check my foes. Another thing I learned that was cool is blunderbuss is from the Dutch thunderbox. It's not a blunderbox. A blunder is kind of a mistake. Thor is the Old Norse word for thunder. And then I was, as I said, looked up dunderhead, dunderwhelp. Thor is like the ultimate wag beard. It's kind of like a scallywag, but you're wagging your beard in criticism or disdain. Quite the temper, right? His beard lights on fire when he's angry. Imagine his dismay when a little dwarf approaches, saying, "Hey, I'm here to claim your daughter as my prize." And he's like, "I wasn't home when you were promised my daughter. The only way you're getting my daughter is against my will." Thor saying, "Skirt, over my dead body, you're taking my daughter." The Lay of Elvismal. Now, this is probably my favorite Nordic tale. Thor says, "Sure, you can have my daughter as long as you answer all my questions first." He's grilling him like any father should, right? And Elvis goes on, explaining. Eventually, the sun comes up and he turns into stone. And this dwarf met his match that day, so Elvis was no more. I can picture Thor having like a whole garden full of these gnomes. They're all turned into stone. This might be the original lawn gnome. All-witty is basically the term for omniscient, all-wise. Elvis, the name of this dwarf. We have another term, half-wit or half-wise. It just seems very coincidental that there's this term all-wise, half-wise, and no-wise. Considering how everything in the Norse lore works in threes, there's a lot of obscure things going on in the tale that we can't explain. So it's plausible yeah, there were other dwarves with other tales about them with varying levels of wisdom. Hulver-headed, Hulfer, let's bring that back. I think that's a great heathenish term. The holly bush, right? Another Old Norse term, instead of being a hulverhead, we should aspire to be schnaller or schnell. Schnell would be the English for being valiant. Now, valiance involves being sharp-witted. And why would we call it sharp-witted? Because it can cut you. That's literally why. Because if you're good with your wit, it's a weapon. Thank you for watching. I hope this was entertaining. If so, let me know.